News to You by Jameson Wasson.
When looking for different tidbits of information throughout your community, like how to help your community and what's changing in your community, where do most of you guys go? Well, my guess is you're probably going to look it up on your phones, right? Which isn't bad. It's a good way of looking up your information. But what if I told you that the best way of getting this information was pretty easy? It's watching your local news. In this time of strife where everybody's bundled up and restricted, this information that's here and now and pertinent to your local area is more important than ever. After combing through multiple news websites and watching the news religiously myself, I found the benefits of watching the news and how to translate that onto other people. So I guess what I'm saying is you should watch the news. Today we'll be going over the problems that you have when you're not watching the news, the best way to watch the news for you, and the benefits you'll get for watching the news. So let's see what happens when you don't watch. Recently I saw a story about a lantern festival going on at State Line. This is something that my family goes to yearly and we have fun doing. It turns out that it was moved to September and there have been restrictions on what we need to do in order to be going there, right? And different changing events like that in our community are some of the information that's going to be extremely useful on the news. Like that unexpected change, you can experience unexpected consequences for not watching the news, like getting stuck in bad weather, getting stuck in bad traffic, going to a store and seeing that it's closed, and even coming into contact with a criminal that's escaped, right? And I know you're saying that you can get this information from anywhere, but of the 4 things that I just listed off, the time that it would take and the 6 websites that you would have to visit in order to do it would be a little too much effort. And when you're going through those websites, it loses the flavor of our community. It loses the personality that we have. And it could also be wrong. There are countless misinformations throughout our lives, and there's no doubt that you can't trust everything that you read on the internet. And let's be honest, when you're not watching the news, your conversation is less interesting. Now that we know the problems that you experience, let's see what the solutions are. It's convenient, truly. The news has 5 different times for just one channel. 5 a.m., noon, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 11 p.m. So it's extremely convenient for you to watch throughout your day, even if you only watch it once a day. It keeps you in the loop. You'll know all the information about the changing things and the even information that you didn't expect that you wanted to know, like information on student council and the different ways that it affects your life, and local government, which is more interesting than you think. It can also help you volunteer in your community and give a larger appreciation for your community. Reading a book called International Perspectives Community Media by Linda Fuller, I found that 25% of the people that watch the news volunteer on a regular basis, which is really interesting because the positive effect that the news has on you makes you want to go out and help those other than yourself. Not only does the news help you become a better person, but it gives you creativity and more information about your political and educational situations. So what's going on in the schools and what's going on in politics. How would this look in your life? That's what you guys are asking me. I understand. Well, it's a good habit Just like brushing your teeth every day, flossing, and working out every morning, grabbing a cup of coffee and watching the news at night, in the morning, midday, whenever, is just another way to add spice to your day and create appreciation for your community, the people around you, how you are. A lot of people say that this is a waste of time, but I would say that really the only waste of time is when the news ends. It can also be integrated at any point in your life. As I said earlier, it has 5 different times for you to watch it, and that's only on one channel. Places like KXLY or Creme 2, there's multiple different channels around here that you can get just on a local antenna. Unlike the news, this speech is not never ending. So I'm just trying to say, in a small way, I'd like to benefit you guys as a person. The next time that you're sitting at home bored on a Sunday evening, all I ask is that you turn on the news, learn a little about your community. Thank you.